And Little to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Black. Set hut. 33. Yellow. Slide blue. Ready.
On play action. Love to throw. He finds his man complete. That's steal. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
line. I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
52. Eagle blue. Black shot. Huge yellow. Hut.
Love. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Let's go. 50, great, 6, mega.
Love now. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 31 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bengals 7.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
And the Bengals
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
First down, Bengals.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A big play there. 68 yards. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14.
Cam Little to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Yellow, 40, needle blue. Steel, black. Zoom, black. Red, cycle. Green, jack. Black, ultra. Ready, go.
To throw now, here's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Steele. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good.
Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 27.
Set, huh?
They'll run on 1st down. Guzman. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Let's go now. 10, yellow, go. Red, yellow. Blaster, 6. Drill, green. 6, mega.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
On the ready. Blue striker. Here we go. Black shot.
Now Love. Throw left side complete. That's Steele. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call knock.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have moved out in front. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talk to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Bengals 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Monroe. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
His kick is
Point
good.
after, right down the middle. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Cam Little to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Yellow. Edo blue. Black ultra. Hut, hut.
Working out of the gun. Love. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Rail, yellow. Green jack. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll look to set up his blockers. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, What goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
That's good.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Back to throw. Monroe. And that will be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
Okay, right.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Yellow, 22. Set, huh?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Bengals 21.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Escapes the defender. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
And both defenses back on their heels. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Slot man moves right. They go play action here on first down.
It's taken in by Quentin Johnston.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Quentin Johnston,
38 yards.
and the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Cam Little to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll be a little zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I don't think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Let's go next. Check, smash. Yellow, 43. Claws red. Set.
Here's Love. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Dolphins 35, Bengals 28.
The kickoff unit is out. Powering his way forward. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bengals drive about to get going as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. And that's out quickly to Chase. And just 3 yards on